excited to go into the hospital and meet Drew. We just couldn't wait to get there. Once we got to the hospital, we immediately noticed something wasn't right. Long story short, Drew was transferred to Children's Memorial Hospital and had his first heart procedure within 24 hours. The diagnosis came, Drew had hypoplastic left heart syndrome. This meant very little to a 10-year-old at the time, other than the fact that my little brother was going to have to have surgery within the first week of his life. For my parents, it was really hard to explain to 3 kids that their little brother was going to have 3 reconstructive heart surgeries at the time. 6 days after his birth, Drew underwent his first heart surgery, the first in his 3 he was to endure during his first 3 years of life. Drew faced more challenges in his first year of life than I have faced in my 24 years. He went through so much that no child should have to face. He came home for the first time about a month after he was born, but then 2 months later he needed another open heart surgery. I remember taking him to the emergency room with my mom. There were 20 doctors in and out of the room to examine Drew. He was admitted on the spot and had heart surgery 3 hours later. Eventually, things started to calm down for Drew, and he turned into a regular toddler. Whenever anyone was sad, he would grab their face and tell them it was a beautiful day. He also developed quite the personality, too. I swear he was quoting Tommy Boy by the age of 3. But the 3rd surgery was looming, and he had to be readmitted. At that point, he was about 2 years old, and we had to start explaining to him that he was going to have to go back to the hospital, and it was so hard to explain to a 2-year-old that was happening to him. It took months before the complications of that surgery were finished. There were many complications, not the least of which was the fact that Drew lost about 35% of his hearing and will have to wear hearing aids for the rest of his life. Drew has had some heart procedures in the years since, but thankfully no surgeries. Will he need another one? We honestly don't know. He takes 3 medications every day and will have to for the rest of his life. Through the challenges that Drew faces, he is the most caring, optimistic, kind-hearted young man. He's had 14 wonderful years of his life. He greets every day with the most positive attitude and a smile on his face. For a teen like Drew, who has one of the most unique hearts of anyone I know, it is definitely the biggest heart of anyone I know. It's people like you and events like this that make such a difference to all of us. On behalf of me and my family, thank you so much.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you, everyone.